Hello friends, Idaho Garden Girl here, and today I think I would like to show you my tomatoes. So here is my row of tomatoes. My raised beds are 3 feet wide by 12 feet long by 1 foot tall. I've had them in place since about 2017. Not all of them, but you know, quite a few were in place in 2017, and then I think I added the rest in 2018. So all my tomatoes were sown indoors in cells on the 24th of March, and were transplanted starting on the 20th of May with SunGold. I transplanted all the cherry tomatoes on the 20th of May. There's SunGold, and looks like I have some SunGolds ready to pick right there. That's awesome. And the next one I'm growing is black cherry. It's doing really well. It's probably 5 feet tall. Next one is Blondkopfchen, and you can see it makes these huge sprays of flowers, which last year I grew this one and it just was loaded with tomatoes. Next one is rose quartz. It's doing really well, 5 feet tall. The next one is Ildi, and this one is similar to Blondkopfchen in that it has these huge sprays of flowers. And this is a yellow tomato, like the Blondkopfchen is too. And the next one, this bed I think I planted right about the 31st of May, and this is Clint Eastwood's Rowdy. Have some tomatoes developing down there. Nothing ripe yet, although they look like they're starting to change color maybe. And it's about 5 feet tall. The next one is, what is this one? Carbon. And it makes a dark colored tomato. There's some way down here at the bottom, but they're not ripe yet. Watch out, kitty. Watch out, kitty. And then we go all the way up here. You know, we had that really, really hot weather, and everything that bloomed, the pollen just died. And now it's starting to cool off again, and we're getting flowers. Hopefully they'll turn into tomatoes, right? Hopefully they'll be pollinated and turn into tomatoes. Next one is Jaune Flamme, and it's about 4 feet tall now. And I keep tucking these branches inside the cage. It has quite a few tomatoes down there. This makes a really sweet salad size orange tomato, not yellow, orange. This one is Gill's all-purpose, and had some problems with Gill's all-purpose at first. I actually thought it was gonna die, but it seems to have recovered. It's blooming. There's a few tomatoes down here at the very bottom when the weather was cooler. And once again, we skip all the way up here for some more flowers that might produce fruit. Next one is Japanese black Trifele. And this one's about 5 feet tall, and it's also a dark colored, kind of a pear shape, large pear shape tomato. And I don't think there are any tomatoes down low. Nope. But there are flowers, so I'm looking forward to a harvest of those. Next bed, these were planted around the 1st of June, and this is Speckled Roman. It's like a Roma, and right now it's about close to 4 feet tall, and there's a few flowers over here, but no fruits yet. And the next one is Opalka, and Opalka is a good paste tomato. I've grown it before. I really like it. Most of these tomatoes I've grown before, so it's growing well. And there's a flower right there, right there. Next to the last, nope, not quite, not this one here, third to the last, is Homestoop. Homestoop. And it's doing well. It's a cross between Homestead, it's a stabilized cross, I think, between Homestead and Stupice. Now there's some flowers down here. Where's my hand? Right here. Flowers down here. There's no fruit yet. But look down here. This one is Stupice. Look at the tomatoes there. Oh yes. Oh, nice. Nice little salad-sized tomato. And lots of them. Stupice is a good producer, and it's blooming again. Hopefully all those flowers that dried up over the heat wave, you know, hopefully these will make up for it. It looks like they're setting fruit. Looks like they're setting fruit there. And last one is 10 Fingers of Naples. And this is a nice paste tomato. And it looks like there's one that's ripe down there. Let's see if I can come around here. There we go. Well, it's getting ripe. Nice bunch, nice little bunch. This one's usually super prolific, so I imagine it'll continue to grow throughout August and September, and it will be awesome. All of my tomato cages are made from concrete reinforcing wire. Each one of these squares is 6 inches by 6 inches, so it's really easy to see how tall the plant is. And they last a lot of years. Gradually they start rusting out at the bottom, and so the cage gets a little shorter. But you know, I just reserve the shorter cages for the shorter tomato plants. You can see that I also use stakes, and I start out with a stake and I put the cage over as well. And this is a, you know, it's kind of a hybrid system, but it works for me because I tie the smaller plants up and it keeps them from being blown about by the wind. And then as they get older, I let the branches rest against the edges of the cage. So that works for me. The other thing is that I do is, you know, I have the little plant markers down here, but I get tired of trying to bend down and figure out what kind of a plant it is, and sometimes they get lost. So what I've started doing is using these little clips from the office, you know, from office supplies. You can get them in packs from the dollar store. See if I can take this apart. So I just clip it on there, and then I write on actually what this used to be is a real estate sign that I found in the trash. Whoops. And I write on it what it is, and then I clip it in there, which I can't do one-handed. But the other thing is I've grown this tomato since 2019, and this sign has been left outside on the tomato cage since 2019, and you can see the rust right there from the either the clamp or the wire. But the thing is it's the pin. The pin has lasted, and I'm going to show you what that pin is that I used. So this is the pin that I used for making those labels that work so well. It is a waterproof paint pen, and this is the brand. I'm not paid by them. It's just, you know, this is what I've tried that works. So I got the idea because, you know, when I had bees, I used to have to put a dot of colored paint on the back of the queen bees, and so I went back to the store to get a paint pen that would work for plant labels. And this one, of course, is black because it has a black top right there. But so this is the paint that I used. It's waterproof, and it takes a while to dry. So I usually, when I'm making my labels, I write them out, and then I pot the plants or plant the seeds, and then I put the tag in the pot with the seeds, and because if you try to use it right away, it'll smear. So it doesn't dry quickly like a Sharpie does. It takes a while to dry. Now I also tried this brand, and I don't like to mention names, but I did try this brand, and I found it not to work as well. It does not last, even though it's a waterproof paint, it does not last through the rain and the sun. So I would not recommend this one. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. So I would not recommend this one, but try to find this one if you can, because this is the one that has worked very well for me. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. My cat comes out and keeps me company in the garden. I really like that. She's a good mouser too, so that's a plus. A big plus. Hi, kitty. Yeah. Yeah. My first tomatoes of the year. SunGold and Stupice. Yay! Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I grow my tomatoes. And so please consider liking and sharing my video and subscribing to my channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.